Alright, what is up guys? It's your boy Moxie here, bringing you another vlog on the Devour Gaming TV channel. What we're going to be talking about today is the expansion of Devour Gaming. Alright, we've had a ton of people come to us, whether or not it's Twitter, our website, on Xbox, even my personal account on my Devour Moxie account on Twitter, about expanding, making a second Devour Gaming team, making a youth team. To be honest, it does not interest us at all. Not one bit. Me and Maverick, we've talked about it a lot. We've talked about it a lot with the team. The whole reason why we're not planning on expanding past our male team and our female team is because the fact that we don't even have funding for ourselves. So to bring on another team, whether or not it's a youth team or a West Coast team or a second team in general, we don't have any funding for those teams right now. I mean, we're funding ourselves at the moment with a little bit of help of, CE Esports are kind of helping us out here and there with Team Pass and stuff like that, but we don't have the type of money to be, flying out a second team from West Coast to an East Coast land, or even us to a West Coast land. So, I know I've announced it plenty of times on the team Twitter that we are not planning on expanding. We do not look towards expanding to a second team or even to a youth team, and this is basically me just getting, I don't want to say annoyed, but having to express the point across, and not only across the internet but through a visual way, so you guys can actually hear me say it. We are not expanding. I don't plan on expanding past the male and female team. We brought along the female team to bring in, more advertisement, bringing on another type of outlook into the community, and bringing on a youth team. I think it's overrated. I hate the fact that people are bringing in youth teams now, because I started when I was 11 years old. When I started competitive at 11 years old at COD 4, I had to fight my way to a big team that's, with 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds, and for kids that are, 18 and younger to get those type of privileges already, and just to be thrown in because they are 18 and under, I don't see the point. I don't see why they're doing that. Yes, I see organizations. It's a higher chance of them winning a LAN if they have 3 or 4 teams there, but they have the money to do that. They have the money to fund them, and I think it's so overrated to bring on a youth team. It's not teaching the younger players to make a name for themselves, and really find a team that is going to put them on an organization because of their skill, not because of their age. And the same thing goes with, I just think it's not something that interests me. I don't like youth teams. I don't like second teams. I mean, the reason why I made Devour Gaming in the first place was to brand my name, to make a name for myself as a company, as an organization. That's why I found the 4 players that I have now: me, Mercy, Swift, and Burn. We're building a name for Devour Gaming. We're building a name for ourselves. We're representing an organization that we love and we want to grow. And to bring on another team, that takes away from us, building that name. Now we have another person building that name, and my whole goal was to make it to main stage on an MLG event, to represent Devour Gaming, as us to be known as Devour Gaming. And that's why I know I haven't really expanded on more past the female and the male team. I basically, had to say what I had to say today. It wasn't, a good vlog as our fans may want to hear, but I want our fans to fall in love with our team and not, another team that just got brought along. They weren't there from the beginning, and I was there from the beginning. I made this in the end of MW3. I made Devour Gaming. I made it, and yes, now I have 4 players that can help me get to that goal that I first wanted when I started the team in MW3. And it feels good now that we could actually start winning, and we're actually running through kids, and I'm very humble. I'm humble with the fact that where we are now, and I can only imagine where we're going to be in the next 2 months, 3 months from now, when we get the Xbox Ones, and at the end of the summer when we can grind through the summer. We do have a lot on the way for Devour Gaming, and expansion is just not what's on our mind. So In today's vlog, we talked about the expansion, and to be honest, I don't see it happening, guys. I would greatly appreciate it if there was no more people asking if we were thinking about expanding to a second team or a West Coast team or even a youth team, guys. I do love the fan base that we have, and I do appreciate it all. But yeah, so we are not expanding. It's your boy Moxie, and we out ya.